Guys, I'm so excited for this video. If you're not excited, I don't know why. If you're a house officer, if you're a new doctor, if you're a house officer to be, even if you're a medical student, watch this video. If you're at the back, come to the front. This is not that video that you sit at the back. No, this is not that video. This is the video you come to the front so that you can hear well and you can see well. I made notes. I made notes because this is serious business. This video is going to help your life. This video is about surviving house job.
Nobody can tell me that God is not patient.
There's no time. Let's just dive into it straight up. But first of all, let's all maintain decorum. I'm gonna introduce myself. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, you're highly welcome. My name is Zara. I'm a medical doctor based in Nigeria. I just finished my house job like yesterday. If I just told stone, you've seen me on my last day of house job. It's not so far. So in this video, I'm going to be giving you tips that helped me survive house job and also will help you survive house job. Tip number 1, make friends with non-doctors. These tips are not arranged in any order at all. It's just something I just thought about. This is how I survived. So tip number 1, make friends with non-doctors. This would save your life. I mean, make friends with pharmacists, med lab scientists, people in the blood bank, technicians, cleaners, people in the theater. Make friends with them because it will literally save your life. I can count how many times I have run to the blood bank for help to loan blood from the blood bank, and every time I come, these babes, they always say, why are you in distress? I can count how many times when I'm on call at night, I've had to go to the pharmacy and they'll tell me, oh, maybe someone went, I say, oh, it's not available, I'll go to the pharmacy, it will turn up. Do you understand? So make friends with, it must not even be like, oh, you're always talking to these people on a normal, like you're always texting them. You must not even have their number. You must not even know their names. But just say, fine girl, how are you now? Have conversations with people, like be a familiar face. So that when they see that, no, this person is a good person. This person is to greet me. Just little things that make people like people. It's not because, oh my God, you're such a fantastic person. It's not because I'm a fantastic person. It's just like small things that make you like people's favorites. That's it. So make friends with what? Non-doctors. Number 2, brethren, know thyself. Know thyself. Listen to your body. During house job, your body go hear your body will hear it. When you run, if you're now in a place where the hospital is so big and blood bank is far from the ward, like places are just in very extreme locations, your body is gonna tell on your body and you fall sick a lot. If you're someone that falls sick a lot, you fall sick a lot. Even if you're not someone that falls sick, you break down a lot during house job. I promise you, like, it's a gift that house job brings. And to prevent this, you have to know your body and you have to know your limits and you have to know yourself. Like, you have to tell yourself that, brethren or myself, we can't be doing this. I mean, you know that once you do 1 or 2, like your body is telling on you, you can't be running, you can't be like, find a way to maintain your status quo. Do you understand what I mean? Like, know yourself and listen to your body. When it's time to rest, actually rest. Point number 3, your colleagues will save your life. Your colleagues will save your life. When I say your colleagues, I mean your fellow house officers. They will literally save your life. Imagine you're supposed to do something for a patient, right? And you're not on call, right? And let's say, for example, you want to take some samples maybe to an outside lab, or you want to do a particular test to an outside lab, and the relatives are not forthcoming. Maybe they're not forthcoming with money, they're not forthcoming with something, and like it's already 4 or 5. You can always tell the person on call, like, please, can you help me take this sample, or can you help me set this line, or can you help me do this? They will literally save your life. I'm telling you. Now, I'm saying this like it goes both ways. They will save your life and you save their life. So you're not just like that person that wants to feed off someone else, right? You also want to help the other person in need. So yeah, your colleague will save your life. If you're not friends with house officers, well, it's not even possible. Like, it rarely happens where you don't have at least 1 or 2 people that you can call your friend in house job. Like, from what I've seen, it rarely happens. Even people that you don't know from Adam, they didn't even bury your placenta in the same place. Like, you can meet in house job and you can just click. So your colleagues they will save your life. Point number 4, get soft skills. You are not, what did I write? You are not surviving house job to survive. Aim to be a better doctor. Okay, that's right. Get soft skills, guys. A lot of people will tell you that after house job, nobody's going to call you to teach you anything. They don't expect you to know what to do during house job, so you can decide to learn. It's going to help you like after house job, right? So learning that skill will also make you survive house job. I mean, imagine like you're good at something. For example, you're good at setting line, right? You're not going to waste 1 hour on a patient. You're not going to waste 2 hours. You're good at femoral tap, you're good at cannulation, you're good at taking samples. You're not going to sit down there and waste 1 hour taking samples. If you just go and you just sit even and you just, you have taken your samples and you have gone. So learn the skills that you need to learn during house job. It will not just only save your life like after house job, even during house job, it will save you time and energy instead of you sitting there and continuously doing it. So yes, learn soft skills. Point number, I don't know, learn the act of moving away from sticky situations with patients. Yeah, that's how abuse used to start. Violence against medical practitioners used to start. You are seeing something in front of you that is, well, it's cooking, it's about to explode, and you're still standing there. You want to see the end of it. You have to see how. Walk away, learn it is a skill. I found myself in some sticky. I will not say that that situation would have resulted in violence, right? But I did find myself in some situations that were not like absolutely pleasant, but I had a way of like running away from problem, avoiding problem. The way you talk, the way you act would help you. Yes, I know that sometimes some patients can be really, really rude. I promise you, and sometimes you just want to give it to them, blah, 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 blah. Sometimes do actually, right? But you need to learn how to read the room and read your surroundings. Say, this situation right now is going to turn into something else. Like it can literally turn into something else, and you need to take yourself out. Take yourself out of that sticky situation. The next way for you to survive house job is to, I wrote it in caps lock, document everything. What did I say? Document every single thing. If you have no core panel on top of your head, you will not learn. You have to learn the skill of documenting on the go. One thing I saw from nurses, especially in the hospital, is that when anything is happening, especially if it's a hospital that use like the EMR, even if it's writing, write it. They were always documenting. I called the doctor to cite a line. The doctor says she's tired. I did. You too, as a house officer, it will literally save your life to document. Do you know, I always document, even if, for example, now, if a patient say, line tissued as so, house officer on call or medical team on call called, not seen or something like that, but the nurse chat documented that the line tissued. I will document line cited at so, or after multiple trials, line was like there were issues cited the line, call senior colleague. So you too learn the habit of document. If it's writing, write it, because documentation will save your life from a lot of things. And one of the things that we don't even talk about in Nigeria is litigation. Litigation is a big deal. Maybe you think it's not serious in Nigeria, but I promise you it is. Once you document every single thing and there is no flaw whatsoever from your documentation, from your management, every single thing document. When you're changing medication, document. When you're adding medication, document. When you're doing any procedure, document. If you can document before, during, after, document. Whatever it is you're doing, document. Because when there is an issue or when you're about to face like a panel that is set up for a particular case, what will save you is not, but I did it now, or but I told you now, is your documentation with dates and time, full stop, sign if you can. That is what will literally save you. This is like, if you don't take anything away from this, take this from this video, take this away. If you don't take any other thing, take this. Documentation is everything. Next way you survive house job is that if you can do house job from home, do house job from home. If you can do house job, maybe not at home, but in the state where your home is, do house job there. If you cannot do house job in the state where your home is, do house job in a state where you have some sort of relatives or like somebody, relative, guardian, friend, because it will help you in different ways, financially, emotionally, physically. Doing house job from home helped me financially. First month of doing house job, I was obviously, you work for 30 days or so, depending. Some people, they work for 3 months until they pay them. Some people, they work for 2 months. Some people, they work for 6 months. It's just depending on the peculiarities of the center you're doing your house job in, right? So me, 30 days like this, I had quit my what's it called, online job. I had quit the job I was doing at that time. So basically, I was surviving on the food at home. I was surviving on there is food at home. That's what I was literally surviving on. So yes, that saved me financially. My mom always packed food for me. She always tell me, oh, eat, here's lunch. She always made sure that I had food to eat. One, emotionally, oh god, house job can be draining. House job can sometimes be lonely if you don't have like a good emotional support. It's just like an extended medical school, but now you're working and you don't even have time to think. Okay, so house job helps me emotionally. I mean, coming back home after such a stressful day of maybe doing some resuscitations, of maybe signing death certificates. Unfortunately, it's going to happen. It's sad, but it's going to happen. Signing death certificate or cover note, just seeing familiar faces, or just seeing like a place where I feel loved. Like, I don't know how to explain. Oh my god, it's almost bringing me to tears. Sorry guys, this video was supposed to be a fun video, not an emotional one. But yes, doing house job from home helped me tremendously. I have friends who didn't come exactly from home, right? They were in the hospital accommodation, but they lived in Lagos, so going home every weekend was like a normal thing. Oh no, I'm going home. It's so underrated. I mean, being in a state where you have family or where you have people around you, where you can just say, oh no, I can't take this anymore, I'm going home. So if you can't do house job from home, please do. If you can't do it from home, like coming from home every single day, if you can do it in the state where your home is, do it. If you cannot do it in a state where your home is, do it in a state where you have like some sort of relatives or family members that you're cool with. I know that it's not all relatives and family members you can just stroll to their house every day. I know that for a fact. But if you have that opportunity, I would advise you to do that, right? So the last and the final one is to treat patients like human beings and not just sick people. How is this going to help you survive house job, you're asking? When people see that you have compassion, empathy, sympathy, all the parties, right? They kind of stress you less. I've had patients that are like, okay, no, don't worry, just because of how I was always checking up on my patients. I love all my patients. I always care for all my patients. So let me not say I love all my patients, not in that sense, but like I care for my patients the best of my ability, right? I care for my patients. I make them feel at home. Nobody wants to feel at home in the hospital, but I make them feel not like sick or what's the word? Oh my god, English is hard. I don't make them feel bad about whatever condition they have, right? So I try as much as possible to care for them to the best of my abilities, and it has helped me. Like, they probably sense I'm a good person. I don't know if I'm a good person, but they probably sense like, oh, this person is a good person, let's not stress her. Like, patients that later told me, oh, I'm not going to stress you, right? Patients have literally given me stuff like without even me asking. Patients have offered to buy me food without even me asking. Like, do you understand? So treating patients like human beings is not just for your benefit, right? They feel loved, and also you also benefit, like you survive. I mean, imagine a patient that does not want to stress you. Is that not the dream of every doctor? You tell the patient, okay, this is the medication to take. This. Obviously, you're explaining to you. Never, ever treat a patient like an ignorant human being. I mean, always try to explain what services you're providing if you can. I know that we don't necessarily like saying what a drug would do, like, so that people don't just go and take it whenever they have similar symptoms, but find a way to like wrap it. Do you understand? You must not say name of the job. Say this is going to help with, you know, whatever you have, or this is, we did your test, we've seen your result, this is what it's saying. Try as much as possible to explain. Don't treat your patients like invalids. Makes no sense, right? So yeah, treat people like they are human beings. I mean, treat your patient like they are human beings and not just sick people, and that way you survive. So these are the ways that I honestly survived house job. If you're a house officer or you're a medical officer and you're done with house job and you're watching this video, please leave your comments below. Tell us how you survived house job. We want to know. I want to know so that my community will know. That's why I want to know, but I've survived. But yeah, guys, I really hope that these tips help you scale through house job with ease, right? I hope it helps you scale through house job with ease, and I hope that your house job here is a very wonderful experience, like you have fun, you know, doing house job. Oh yeah, the most important thing, have fun. Whatever you do, try as much as possible to have fun. Laugh often. Nothing might be funny, but just laugh. Right? Nothing might be funny, just laugh often. Try to have fun, distress in whatever way you can, and that way, like, your house job experience is going to be better. It's going to be way better. So yeah, guys, this is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I was a little bit dramatic in the beginning, but you needed it and I gave it to you. Anyway, guys, this is the end of the video. I love you guys as always, and see you guys in day 6 of Vlogmas. Mwah! Bye.
Cannot convince me he's not only